Hey everybody, let me start the video, if I may, by asking you to please like and share and subscribe if you haven't already, but certainly like and share the video. Us content creators here in Russia are finding it a little bit challenging with the current way that YouTube is operating. So it really does matter to us. So if you can, please like and share. That would be wonderful. As per the title, part 2 of the sauna build. So guys turned up. They've been a couple of times and initially decided that the walls weren't going to be straight enough to tile. So we've had to wait for the walls to be plastered. Which they've done, not the tilers, obviously different people, so we've had to wait for those people to come and do that and then wait for it to go off, etc, etc, blah blah blah. So it's sort of put a bit of a delay on, but now we're into tiling. So let's have a little look. Cats everywhere. Oh, is it going to look better with a light on or a light off? Yeah, 6 and 2 threes. So, a bit echoey, but this is the start. What do you think? They're a distressed look tile, I suppose you'd call it. Maybe an antique look, I don't know. But we liked them. So we've kind of gone for a very similar colour scheme through from the shower room to the sauna. As I've probably pointed out before, that's where the shower's going to be. And this side here is where this big water dump thing is going to be, which is going to be kind of cool. You just sort of stand underneath it, pull a chain and get 25 litres of cold water drop on you, which is good. Trust me, it's an experience if you've never done it. So the way the tilers do stuff here, I don't know if it's the same in the UK, I don't recall it, is they use these aluminium strips, and they start with a laser level and they put the aluminium strips around according to the laser level, and then they work up from that to be square, and then all the cuts are made at ground level when they're finishing off, and obviously the floor is done last. So it's a really cool way of doing it. I'm pretty sure they don't do it like that in the UK. I think, you know, I've seen the tilers, sometimes they'll just slide a tile up on the wall and then slide it down to stick it. And I've seen various options. Sometimes they just build from the floor and various things done. And I'm sure somebody will say, oh, no, they do this. Like I say, I'm not a tiler, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen them do this, when they screw these aluminium channels onto the wall and then build from that. So this is the sauna, and I don't know if you can tell, but we've gone from a distressed look, slightly larger tile, to, what would you call it? Limed oak? Don't know. Not really, is it? Sort of a distressed look wood tile. Obviously, being a sauna, you want to keep a wood theme, because traditionally they're made of wood. But we're tiling ours. So yeah, in a day they've done quite a bit. All of that lot, and all of this, down to the window and that wall there. So here, as I said before, will be where the heating element will go, and then the wires go up there and through the wall there for the controller, which will be on the outside. So we just come in, set our temperatures, disappear for an hour while it heats up, and then come in and turn ourselves into boiling the bag salmon. That's the plan anyway.
Yes.
That's the chef. Right, so the guys are here again. They're early starters. So I shall make way. As you can see, garage is carnage, as usual. Big tile cutters, big stirry thing. Lots of mess. But yeah, they're early starters here. And, you know, depending on the trade, late finishers as well. That's something that really does take some getting used to be honest, out here. Tradesmen will come and work according to when the work needs to be done. They don't do a Monday to Friday stunt or say, oh, I only work half day Saturdays. None of that. Absolutely none of that. Oh, it's looking quite inviting. I'll take a perch. Lovely morning. Border Patrol is out. Yeah, like I say, it's something that takes a while to get used to. Their work ethic out here is completely different. Completely different. You know, they may not necessarily turn up on time. You know, if you try and tie people down and say, oh, what time are you coming? Oh, we'll be there on Tuesday, or we'll be there tomorrow, is usually the case. Okay, what time? In the morning. Can you give us a time? Well, about 10 o'clock. That usually means about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, in the UK, you'd be frustrated as hell. But you have to understand that here, for a start, they'll turn up the next day, as opposed to, oh, I'll check my calendar, it'll be 3 weeks. And second, when they turn up, they will stay until the job's done. And we've had people here working at the house at 10 o'clock at night. Just because, you know, they've been running late on a previous job or whatever. They hadn't got the materials, but they've made a commitment to get the job done for you. So they will be here and they will stay until it's done. It's like these guys have said that the tiling will be done by Saturday. And I'm betting a pound to a pinch of salt it will be done before Saturday. They're very good. They will turn up and they will get it done. So there's none of that panic, and there's none of this going back to you afterwards going, oh, it's a bit of a bigger job than I thought, and yeah, I'm going to need a few more extra days on it. That doesn't happen here either. You know, if they give you a schedule, they'll just stay later and later to make sure they fit into that schedule. So yeah, different mindset. If you are looking at building in Russia, there's a few things you just have to get used to from the UK. It's just different, but it's different in a good way. Like I say, what I do love is that you can get a tradesman, electrician, a plumber, a plasterer, a tiler, and there's none of this booking weeks and months in advance. You know, they'll come round, they'll get it done, you know, pretty quickly. So yeah, so consequently, part 2 of the sauna is well underway. A lot of tiling done, and the guys are back today, so it'll be interesting to see how far they get today. So maybe another couple of days before I go into the sauna again and video. Oh, it's quite nice around here. You can see the tile. Oh. See the tiles with the sun on them. Yeah. May seem a bit boring, I'm sorry, but we've waited 3 years to see that start. So for us, it's, well, we're like kids at Christmas. You should have seen us last night. Oh, look at this. Oh, walking in there. Crazy. Like children. Obligatory shot of the peach tree. Oh my God. Yum. We're eating them already, but I'm trying to leave them on there until they start falling off, because that's when you know they are super, super ripe and super juicy. And then I shall binge on them and turn into a peach. Anyhow, we've all seen the peach tree a million times, so I won't show you that anymore. But there we go, part 2 of the sauna build. Next, I think, once the tiling has been completed, will be the ceilings. We've got to have, obviously, one in the sauna, which will be insulated and very sturdy, because we're probably going to build above that at some point. Use it as like a storage area. And the one in the shower room is going to be the vinyl type roof, vinyl type ceiling that we had throughout the house. And they basically put a track around the outside of the ceiling, and then you get this, looks like a bag effectively, and it gets clipped into the track all the way round, and then they get a giant space heater, and it's like a shrink wrap. It shrinks and it goes up and gives you a really smooth taut finish. And the beauty of that is that you can put as many lights as you like, wherever you like. There's no painting, there's no maintenance of it. You can have it in different colours. If you want to move your lights, you just get a new bag. And you pull it down, you move your lights, get a new bag, and the guys come around, install a new bag and heat shrink it back up. So, you know, it's done this every 2 or 3 years painting it. If you're a heavy smoker, being vinyl, be able to wipe it clean, I would imagine. Yeah, really good system. I've never seen it before until I came to Russia. But we'll show you that. We'll show you that in progress, hopefully, in future videos from the sauna. So there we go. Thanks for watching. As I said before, please like, share and subscribe. And we're going to be spending a bit of time there, because I've already cut the damn grass yesterday. So that means I have a day of rest. And it's important that I have these days of rest, because it's very, very, very challenging out here resting all the time. So I need a rest from the resting. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.